evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Noct and this is Sherlock Holmes Awakened. So, what was our task? I don't remember. Can I check? I can, maybe? No? Huh. Alright, I have no idea. Anyway, I wanted to change something about Sherlock. I forgot that he likes this guy, these guises. So I can't have this glorious mustache. I must be clean shaven for my disguises. What do I need to be? I need to be, yeah. Pretty boy Sherlock in action. Watson?
Stenwick is just down the street from Barnes's bookshop.
So we're going there. Oh yeah, because there was the missing person case, I remember. Now I remember everything.
Not much further now.
Don't we just go through here? You know, just break in casually. No new mares. Damn, it's not so popular after all.
Is
Oi.
this lousy attitude of yours because of my altercation with Inspector Lockhart? Did he put you up to this?
Sir, the inspector has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you the same thing I tell anyone seeking a missing person.
Good day, gentlemen. Forgive the intrusion. Captain Stenwick, this is my colleague Sherlock Holmes, the consulting detective I told you about.
At last, a professional. This useless officer refuses to do anything about Kimmy here, my missing servant. What was your name again? I shall be certain to inform your superiors.
Sergeant Ruffles, and it's my superiors who made this decision, sir.
Ooh, are there missing people?
Have there been other disappearances lately?
Of course, here and there. But when life is tough and opportunity comes knocking, you can't blame those who answer.
Why has the police department decided not to help?
We investigate murders, thefts, fraud, arson, real crimes. A servant walking away from his master is not our highest priority. That said, if we find Kimahia breaking the law, we'll be sure to notify Captain Stenwick. Now, I must be off. Best of luck in your search.
You heard that, didn't you? The way that man spoke to me. I shall need your written testimony, then we can lodge a complaint.
Won't happen.
Captain, perhaps Mr. Holmes' time is better spent learning about your servant, so that he may begin his investigation.
Ah, yes. Quite right. Fire away.
Alright. Describe him.
Tell me about Kimahir.
He's foreign. A Maori. All the way from New Zealand. Biggest man you've ever seen, and as strong as two. Dark hair and fearsome tattoos. He doesn't speak a whit of English. Never bothered to learn. But I made do with pointing. I invested a lot of money in him, so he must be found.
Where does he live?
May I see your servant's bedroom?
His shack is in the garden. You can't miss it.
Did you search the room?
Of course, but only to check he wasn't lying dead inside. Everything seemed normal at a glance.
Alright, thank you. Where did he vanish?
When did you last see your servant?
Kimmy here normally brings me the morning papers, but yesterday I had to get them myself. He must have escaped the night before yesterday.
I take it this is the first time Kimahir has vanished?
Undoubtedly. The man seemed terrified of the city. I think it was all the noise. He never left this estate. Should he cause any damage, I will bear the responsibility, for it was I who rescued him from savagery and brought him here to England in the first place.
Alright, typical British poppycock.
Is there any reason Kimahir may have left?
I should think not. He had all he could have wanted. Gainful employment, new clothes, and all the cabbage he could eat.
So you treated him well, you say?
Did Kimahir make off with anything of value?
Heavens, no. I would have mentioned it to Sergeant Ruffles.
Still, he must have fled with some money on his person.
No. I kept his wages in my safe. For security.
All right, Captain. I think I have enough to get started. We shall first take a look around the mansion.
Go ahead. I'll be here, mentally drafting my complaint.
Alright, have fun with it. So, there's a shed. Ooh, what's this? Anything of note? Not really. Huh. What is this statue? And why is it decapitated? Wait, what?
Chewing tobacco.
Yeah, what was this?
A shoe print, roughly size 11, with a worn-out sole. These are a workman's boots.
Yeah, workman was here. There is something there, but I can't really investigate it.
Chewing tobacco.
Yeah, already checked that.
The shoe print, roughly size 11.
Yeah, size
with a
11.
worn-out sole.
Need to
These
remember
are
that.
workman's boots.
That's very important information. I don't really see anything else. Yeah. Let's leave for now. Oh, concentration. Rescue to observe. What does that mean? Oh. Knee print.
Looks like a knee print. Someone knelt here. The amount of chewing tobacco suggests they were waiting a while.
Amazing, Mr. Holmes. To read the ground like an open book.
Yeah, this is very interesting. Who would do this and why? Size 11. Hopefully we will find some food inside the shed.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Yeah.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
Ooh. Parallel wheels.
Could have left these tracks. They seem fresh.
Wait, what's that? Weird. Alright, let's check. His shack. All the tools are accounted for. Nothing is missing. That's a face.
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
Might be some weird tribal tradition. Ooh.
A small navy spyglass.
Alright. Yeah, we'll check this, okay.
A scrap of Hessian.
Hessian. What the hell is that? Oh,
These were
broken.
sturdy boxes. It would have required a serious blow to break them.
Yeah, and why would they be broken? Was there a fight here? But there's no obvious signs of a struggle. The spices are on the wall properly, the tools are at their place. Just a broken box and a face. A face print in the grain. Weird. I mean, if the attacker was hiding here, holding those boxes, and when Kahima, or what was his name, came in, could have knocked him out from behind with it, and then he would go face first to the grain potentially. Yeah, that could work.
Clothes made of Hessian. Is Stenwick really so miserly? A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called.
Another one.
A Maori nose flute. Ngurus, they're called. Clothes made of Hessian.
Stenwick makes his servants live in a tool shed? You think you know someone?
Is this a Tanifar, a Maori water spirit, or something else?
Either way, it's giving me chills.
Watson, I'm not paying you to think. It's my job.
No air coming through it. Is this a Tanifar, a Maori water spirit? Or
Wait, no air
something
coming
else?
through it? Coming through what? Ah, this. A bone.
Bottom chops, the remains of a meal. The ashes are long since cold.
How do the ashes hide? That's the question. A ball?
A heavy chemical odor. Lend me your nose, Doctor.
Ah, I'll never forget that smell after my time in Afghanistan. That's an opioid, Mr. Holmes, a narcotic.
So he was a junkie. Okay. Maybe he ran out of the
No
good
air
stuff.
coming through it.
Hmm. Oh. Nah, that doesn't make sense. That wouldn't be a face print. This system is weird. I don't really understand it. With enough of a clue, Sherlock can use imagination to reconstruct the past. Press Q to see imagination nodes. Interact with nodes to begin, then recreate an accurate version of the events. I mean, he was eating. Yeah, this is bullshit, no. He went face first. He didn't just fall over that. Well, how can I change that? I don't understand this one. Doesn't really change. Yeah, someone was hiding there for sure. There's no doubt about that. Anything here what I missed? I mean, there's that hole. The door is fine. Nothing of note. Oh,
The rag reeks of smoke. Someone plugged the chimney.
interesting. Smoke poisoning, maybe? Was that the goal? Okay. I still don't know how can I change them. Huh. Very confused. Concentration.
Is this a
I tried to look up how to use the system. I could not really figure it out even after that. Like, it just says previous and next here. But nothing is really doing anything. Wait, did I need to check this separately. Wait. Oh. Where does it really lead? I mean, there was sausage made of Hessian. Nah. Don't have enough information here yet.
Do you think Kimmy here had an accomplice in his escape? Yes, Stenwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please, try to remain courteous.
There's no way anyone climbed it. It definitely was the lock. What was used? But how the hell does the system work? The whole concentration. Like I'm pressing E or pressing R, nothing. Okay, I tried to check again. I still didn't become any smarter about how the fuck the system works. I'm sure I'm missing something here.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
Well, there's nothing to make of it, dear Watson, yet. Nothing to make of it. Alright, what do we have? Oh, the shack. Let's spin this. Kim has lodging in the shack is at Captain Stenwick's garden. At the entrance of the shack are crushed crates and a piece of sackcloth. In the brazier next to the remains of a meal is a charred bowl with a characteristic smell. The scent is hard to confuse with anything else, it's a narcotic. Among the other scattered objects, inside is a sack of grain with an imprint shaped like a human head. Yeah, the wrecks in the garden. Need to figure out what left them. Most likely this. That would make the most sense at least. Okay, so... But I can't check this. Wait, do I need to constantly my mind for this? Where does the Kimiha's trail lead? I mean, your clothes is, and remnants of chewing tobacco. Footprints. No, not this. The trail is definitely a key. Yeah, I have no... Wait, what? What the hell was that? I don't understand how this system works. How am I supposed to create the events if you don't let me create them? Oh! But yeah, that's the key.
Impressive. The sack of grain retained the shape of an impact. Someone hit their head here.
No one fell like that. I don't get it. I wish I would know what the hell am I missing. I don't understand this system. Oh wait. Did I check that? Nothing to check there. Yeah, 2 out of 2. The key is missing. Why can't I check that? Alright. Nothing to check here or here. I think he was working on the statue trying to fix it. Can I ask some more questions?
I will not be long, Captain.
Never mind. Wait, I can ask about stuff, I just realized. I'd like to ask about the narcotics, please. Can I?
I thought you were meant to be in intelligent. Are you joking? Why would I know this?
I came across a pile of Hessian clothes in the shack. Are they Kimahir's?
Yes. I had to give him something to clothe himself. He seemed unfazed by his bare skin, but I found it distracting. Are you joking? Why would I know this?
Is this spyglass familiar?
I don't recognize it.
Could it be Kimahir's, perhaps?
I doubt it. I never saw him with it, nor could I suggest how he might have come by it.
Oh, interesting. So the spyglass is not his.
Where on earth are you going with this?
The door to your garden has an interesting lock.
Yes, I have uncommon locks on every door of my mansion. It makes them harder to pick. Kimmy here and I both had a set of keys.
I'll need to borrow them.
No, you'll need to do what I tell you to do. Examine the garden.
God damn you.
Do you happen to know Kimahir's shoe size?
I wouldn't have the foggiest, but I'm sure it was enormous. Not that it matters. He spent his life barefoot. Despite my best efforts, he simply did not take to shoes.
That's a very important detail. This means it can't be him who was crouching behind the statue. It was the attacker.
Has Kimahir ever indulged in tobacco?
No, the man doesn't even drink.
Are you certain? I found chewing tobacco in the garden.
I controlled Kimihir's expenses since he struggled with the currency. I would have known if he used tobacco.
Okay. Oh, that was all what we could ask. Okay. But this was very insightful. Now we know for sure that someone was stalking him. Oh, I got new options now. So I guess that's how that system works. Now I can switch between them. Yeah. No. None of these seem to be reasonable enough. I guess this has the best chance right now. Oh yes, someone drugged him, yeah. The opiates. Yeah, someone drugged him. Then started dragging him out. Fell. Yeah, this is it. The spyglass definitely was at the guy. Alright. Now these tracks are the next ones. But I can't really connect them anywhere. Well, dear Watson, what do you say to that? I'm still missing two crucial parts. And it annoys the hell out of me. Let's see. These goes in the chimney. Look at the unusual keyhole. Yeah. I expected that this won't really help me. But why can't I do anything here?
This disappearance is intriguing, though. I cannot make head nor tail of it.
This lock is quite unusual. It appears that the key should be bent to the right.
This disappearance is intriguing, though. I cannot
Yeah.
make head nor tail of it.
I'm still missing something. But how? What? When? Like, I can't do anything with this.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
I literally just need the next step, which is... Wait. What if I'm wrong here? Wait, oh yeah, I'm stupid, I didn't realize something. He dropped the spyglass. But why? I definitely fell. Yeah, I guess this is the most reasonable one still. Yeah, I can't really check anything.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
There are marks here as well, but I can't interact with them. Am I bugged? It even feels like I'm bugged. Like, this looks like something was here. Something was waiting here.
This disappearance is intriguing, no? I cannot make head nor tail of it.
But I can't check anything. Okay, I looked it up. Seems like the game works in a very weird way. So I can only search stuff, but I pin in my evidence, which I did not know about, but I managed to find that out. So if I pin this, now I should have more options. Yep. This is so weird. Pile of logs fallen. Parallel tracks again.
Someone moved a cart to this spot and then took it elsewhere. Can't see it anywhere in the garden.
No, definitely not that. Nope. Yeah, it is. Someone definitely kidnapped him. Alright, so I noticed the missing key place, so I think for that we need to check this pin. Yep, now it allows me to check this. Oh yeah, okay, I need to come here. Okay, now I understand the systems. No, that did not happen. That did happen.
Surveilling from afar, the intruder waited for a window of opportunity. When Kimihir went to sleep, the man crept up to the shack and slipped narcotics down the chimney pipe, then blocked it with a cloth. Kimihir inhaled the sedative and fell into a deep sleep. The intruder tried to move him, but the man was heavier than expected. The intruder fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he had to use the cart. The final challenge was opening the garden door. Luckily for our intruder, Kimihir had the key in his shack.
Yeah, the heads up.
It makes total sense.
Alright! Let's go back into our mind palace then. What are notable features of the abductor? The spyglass and the chewing tobacco. And let's see... Character portrait locked with the unusual Stanley close in chimney. Oh. And I guess Kimihir's abduction. Huh. But the chewing tobacco must be it. Footprints. Yeah, the footprints are part of it. Those are made of Hessian? No. I'm missing a clue here, that's the issue. Where does the trail lead? Well, I can't tell yet. Let's see, do we have any evidence? Let's pin this. Intruder spied on Kimihir from afar. He crept off this shack and still knocked things down the chimney pipe of the brazier. The kidnapper tried to move Kimihir but fell on the sack and dropped his spyglass. In order to transport the servant, he used the garden cart, then took the key from the shack to escape through the garden door. Exactly. I mean, I guess I can ask about that now. Who could have wanted to kidnap him and why? We are lacking a motive.
You'd best have found something by now, gentlemen.
I did. Someone had eyes on Kimiho.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know? Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
What did you call me?
Truly, there is no better evidence of a man's nature than the way he treats those who help him. And you, sir, are a brute. The cruelty of your ignorance about the Maori people, your selfish attitude to a man's kidnapping.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
Oh, fuck you too. I already hate you. Maybe I should just free Kimiha from under your tyranny. Alright, let's see, where does it lead? There's nothing this way. Yeah. Wait, oh, it did run that way. Maybe there's something I can find the other way around.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone.
That's why I never assume you know someone. What the? This might be the key.
Yes, Stenwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please, try to remain courteous.
Well, Watson, that won't happen. Alright, so... Oh, there! Found the card. Roy Soulsby.
Roy Soulsby. Could that be the name of our man? A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done. Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahir's cart, I gather.
Oh, was even tying him down.
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair.
Okay, I think now I might be able to put together something here. There, wallet. Wait, no. Calling card. Yeah, it's definitely the sailor's not. Kimiha was kidnapped by a sailor. Particular note, spyglass and the footprints of a working man's boots. They all add up to one conclusion. Kimiha's abductor is a sailor. Let's see, where does the trail lead? That's the question.
Many cigarette butts. Someone stood here for hours.
Yeah, waiting for someone else, most likely.
A large pile of horse droppings. There was a cab waiting here. Our abductor slipped in and then off into the night.
Yeah, there's no way in hell we can find anything else. Oh, never mind. Is that the cab?
This disappearance is intriguing.
Okay. Let's see. The wallet definitely helps us with the trail. The calling card. And let's see. Dynamic mansion, abductor's trail. Abduction then? Sailor's note. Yeah, abductor is a sailor, that helps. Yeah, I had a guess that won't help me. Wait, the strand, because saltpeter was mentioned, I think, in it, wasn't it? Yeah, the Rude Awakening. We now know that Kimiha's kidnapper is most likely a sailor, that his wallet bears saltpeter residue, and that there was a recent saltpeter accident in the port of London. Everything suggests that to find Kimiha, we must head to the port of London. There is no time to lose. It is vital we find a cab to the port of London immediately. Exactly.
Not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident. Doctor, do you recall?
The port of London.
Can I stop spinning?
Of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
Well, sir, take me to the
Where to
port
go?
of London.
The port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
Alright. We figured some stuff out. Chapter 2. The Blood Red Knight. Port of London.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
Do not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps, before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor. After that...
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer, and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued.
Yes. An detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. Without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimahir?
Exactly. It's way too specific. Anyway, that was all for this episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll continue from here next time. I can't wait to see if we can find out anything here. Bye.